Okay, in this video session we're going to do a quick tutorial on the security setup within IBMS. To demonstrate that, it's best to run two sessions. That way you can see the effect of a user that doesn't have as much security rights compared to an admin. In this current session, T user has the full administrative access, meaning all the module and all the functions. So I'm going to go ahead and run another session. Now before I do that, let me find out who it is. And usually it's under tasks, system management, under maintain username and password. And I'm going to use Tim. In this case, you see Tim here has the access level of 50. Now, any user access level of non-zero, that's greater than 0, is an account that has restricted access. So if you see here, T is an admin because of 0. Yeah, test one is the one you set up, which is full access. T also has full access. Tim has limited access because it's non-zero. Just think of it that way, okay? That's a start. So any non-zero would be an account that has restricted access. The, yes, but in this case, that is true in the older version. But in the new version, anything that's non-zero is restricted. But you can refine the access via what we call a user profile. In the user profile, you can grant access to a specific task. You can say he's going to have access to customer lookup, and I can give him access to that. Or I can deny him access to customer lookup by either red or green. Okay? So green means he has access to customer lookup. If it's red, which is like most of these modules here, that means he has no access to any of the module that you see here. Like he has no access to what you want. Yeah. The number is not doesn't matter that much. It's really what's the color code, whether it's granted or not, access or no access. Okay, don't worry about too much about the number. Really, by default, you want us. We recommend that all non-admin user be set at 50 by default, and that's in our KB. The KB says, okay, if you're going to create a new account and that user is not an admin, it's automatically set to 50. That's all you need to remember. If the person is an admin, set to 0. That's it. That's in your mind. That's all you need to do to simplify it. When you need to fine tune what that user account has access to, then you go through here, the user profile, and decide which module to grant access or deny access. That's it. Based on this visual color cue, whether it's green or red. There's another one here called password require. And what it means by that is, if I set this module to yellow, what it means is that each time the person gets into it, he has to put the password in. Even the person already logged in once. It's more secure. And that is, for example, in the area of, let's say, in the shipping area, where it's more open, or in the financial area where you don't want the person to log in once, walk away from the desk, and someone can come along and start using that account to look up all the stuff. With the password required, even that person log in, if you try to click on that option, it's going to ask you for the password and log in and password again each time you try to access it. So it's more secure. Most of the time is that you have access, you don't. But for a more secure area, that's where the password required comes into place. You understand? Okay.